Hi, Miss Stella. Thank you very much for inviting me over today.
Thank
Th-
you so much for getting so quick to me. I've been having a lot of issues with my grandson lately, and I'm not sure where to turn to.
well, that's what we're here for. I know that you had a previous interaction with a social worker during your intake, but this is your first face-to-face. Is that correct?
Yes.
Wonderful. Do you want to tell me a little bit about the troubles that you've been having with Dylan?
I have primary custody of my grandson. I'm having some issues with it. My daughter has had some issues with drug abuse over the years. I am trying to help my grandson to have a better life. I'm having a very hard time adjusting. Um, he has gotten into some trouble at school, and I'm not really sure how to handle it. He is a very good kid. This is really out of character for him. So I'm really nervous about how to handle the situation without upsetting him or having any issues that I've had with his mother. So I am more concerned about the situation with him. And I just wanted to talk to y'all because I know that that's what y'all are there for. And things are kind of out of my hands right now. I'm not really sure how to deal with it as I'm on a fixed income. I'm older. I am trying to raise my grandson, and I'm having issues with my daughter as well. Um, I have I know that I am not supposed to let my daughter see my grandson, but I let her see him yesterday. And since then, we have been having the issue, and he has gotten into trouble at school. And I'm afraid that that's where that comes from.
I understand that sounds like a really frustrating situation. Can you tell me more about this visit with your daughter, if at all possible?
Um, my daughter has continued to reach out to me to see Dylan. I have continuously told her no, I do not want drugs in my house. I do not want my grandson around drugs, and I do not want to be around drugs. That those are my rules. I know that legally I'm not supposed to let her see him, but as a grandmother and a mother, I felt bad. Dylan had begged me to see his mom, and I had agreed to it in my house with me there. But since yesterday, I feel like it is spiraling out of control, and it seems like my grandson has taken 10 steps back.
Okay, I completely understand. Do you mind if I take a couple notes while we discuss Dylan?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so just to make sure that I'm in complete understanding, you have obtained legal custody of Dylan because his mother has had drug abuse problems, and he normally is a good student, and participates in school, but he has drawn back from the normal things that he used to do,
That
and
is correct.
you're really frustrated with the situation because it's a lot to handle, and you allowed a visit with your daughter, his mother, which you believe has created a little bit more frustration on his part.
Yes, I thought that I was helping the situation because I love my daughter and I also love my grandson, but I do not want my grandson to turn out like my daughter. I know that I was not supposed to do that, and thinking back on it, I shouldn't have my daughter as much as I possibly can. But right now, I'm trying to make sure things are okay for my grandson and that he grows up to be healthy and happy.
Good deal. And I know it took a lot for you to reach out to me for the help. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help, and I'm here to work with you through this and hopefully get you squared away. Um, just a side caveat though, um, Dylan is under a legal court order of protection against his mother. Is that correct?
Yes, he is.
And you breaking that court order could have very negative ramifications. Um, that could lead to him not being in your home anymore. And as a social worker, it is my job to have integrity and to report things that could be detrimental to Dylan. And from his mother's past, that could be extremely detrimental to his health. So I do have to forewarn you that if that does happen again, I will have to put that in our file and report that to the court. And it's
I
very important.
understand.
Okay, it's very important that you do understand that. Okay.
Yes, I do.
Okay, so I just want to make sure that that we look at the problems that we see for Dylan and for you and come up with some solutions for that, okay?
Okay.
So I see that Dylan's extracurricular activities and his education have been not that of what it normally was. And he hasn't taken interest in friends anymore, right?
No, he is not. He was very reserved and very quiet when he lived with his mother. I believe that he may have seen some things and been around some things he shouldn't have been. I know that I myself go to church every Sunday. I'm big in my community. I have taken Dylan with me to church. He seems to like it. He's made a couple of friends. He likes the youth group. I'm trying not to push him into it, but I could see that he was doing a little better going to church with me. And then I guess seeing his mother was a trigger for him. And that's why I had called you. I know what I had done was wrong, and I'm just not really sure where to go from here.
And I really appreciate your honesty with that. So it sounds to me like you have a really strong support system in your church, and Dylan might be willing to follow with that. And having a support group in a faith-based environment is wonderful. And possibly we could use that to help Dylan build his support. Um, so what I want to focus on is building Dylan's support system in all areas of his life. So some of our goals that we will set is for him to meet with the school guidance counselor twice a week,
Okay.
and I will also meet with him once a week, as well as we will do family counseling biweekly. And it seems like another goal that we should try to integrate is um, building the relationship with the mother, but they may also take some time, and that will take a lot of effort on her part. I will make contact with her and
Hmm.
assess the situation with her and see how I can be an asset to her as well, and possibly assist her with getting treatment. But again, I'll have to meet with her to further have some answers in regards to that. So just to recap, we're going to build his support system. And
Okay.
I think it would be a really good idea for Dylan to try to get into a extracurricular activity like sports that will really help
Mhm.
boost his confidence as well. Um,
Okay.
do you think that your church has anything that offers um, a sport or anything, or at school?
I know that they do have basketball teams, and I know that my grandson loves to play basketball. That might be something that he would be interested in, that he could do that could keep him busy, and at the same time do something that he likes. Because I
That's
want him to have something that keeps him busy and keeps his mind off things, and something that can make him happy.
wonderful. That sounds great. And do you have the time and the transportation to be able to get him to and from that basketball practice and games?
Um, I have the time. The transportation's kind of hard for me because I'm older, and I don't like to drive at nighttime. So I may need to, I could probably get somebody from my church to help. We're
Wonderful.
kind of a big family there, and there's a lot of grandmothers and moms that help out with the kids.
That's wonderful that you have such a strong support system there. That sounds great. And if you have difficulties with that, just reach out to me and I'll see what kind of resources we can pull out for that. Okay. All right.
Okay, I appreciate it.
No problem. Okay. So, um, we will track his progress throughout this, and we will, I'll track that bi-weekly, and we'll see what the long-term progress is after about 3 months. If we see that he's making a change, a very gradual change over time and he's willing to do that on his own, then we'll go ahead and terminate services. If we
Okay.
see that he's faltering back and we might need to change something in our plans or just reconfigure things. And then of course the situation with the mother, if that comes about too, we might have to change things as well. But we
Okay.
will track his progress and we will reassess in 90 days, okay?
Okay. Thank you so much for helping me.
You are very welcome. Do you have any more questions or concerns I can address for you?
No, I do not.
All right. Just know that I'm here and you can always reach out, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.